And where they go from the 1400-meter marker, Royal Missy missed the kick, lost a couple of lengths, and Shorikai's towards the back end as well. Early leader is Haze and Smoke. Morphelia is racing up in the second position in the early stages, racing down on the rail, Call Me Clarion. Then we go 2 lengths back then to Olive Oils in the green cap, about 5 lengths off the front runner. Then came Shorikai racing behind that 1 seconds out, and Royal Missy is the trailer, racing around 9 lengths off the lead. Heading towards the 900-meter marker, and out in front is Haze and Smoke. Leads it by a length to Morphelia in second. Call Me Clarion's down on the rail, back in third position. Olive Oil's 2 lengths behind that, got 5-6 lengths to make up. Then Shorikai on the far side, seconds out towards the outside, and Royal Missy between runners towards the back. 500 meters left to go. Haze and Smoke still leads. Morphelia's back in second. Olive Oil now starting to move in. On the far side is Call Me Clarion, but Haze and Smoke still goes with 300 to go. Olive Oil's now on the chase. Then came Morphelia further back in the field, but it's still Haze and Smoke with 200 to go. On the outside, Olive Oil's trying hard, but Haze and Smoke is still traveling very nicely here. Olive Oil tries to bridge the gap, but Haze and Smoke's got it. Second, Olive Oil. Third placing outside. Shorikai got third, just ahead of Morphelia. Then Royal Missy seconds out, and Call Me Clarion. 4175. Here's the head-on replay. Haze and Smoke goes from start to finish. It's on the left-hand side, the white colors. Olive Oil's in the green cap in the center. As you can see, it's got its head twisted sideways and is trying to go to the outside. But Haze and Smoke has a healthy advantage into the closing stages here and goes on to win it. 4175, the provisional result for race 2.
Welcome back, and Haze and Smoke improves leaps and bounds this afternoon. Went down to start full of zest as well. Well done to the Sharon Kotzen stable and the Maynard family, everybody involved. And yeah, AK, now AK is getting the 1,500 Rand, and because he can't show this and take it, he's going to give it to me. So thanks to World Sports Betting. AK, is it coming to me? Yes. Yes, he says. There we go. Very well done. Thanks. AK does look after the winner this afternoon, Haze and Smoke. He's also the work rider involved. So, yep, he gets a lot of enjoyment out of Haze and Smoke. Very well done to you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, AK. Tremendous. Let's get to Louis. He's sitting here. Nice to have him back in the winner's box as well. Had a bit of a quiet day the other day, but last week he had a cracking week here by us, and a good way to start. It's only race 2 this afternoon. You must have felt the difference going to post this afternoon. And when Nadine spoke and interviewed Sharon, I heard Sharon basically say, Louis knows what he has to do. And then we thought, here we go. No pressure, she said. Was there pressure?
Yeah. Seeing that, I didn't even know that the race is actually named after Sharon also. Yeah. So yeah, listen, the filly, I did work her at home, and she worked very well, I must say. She's quite a feisty filly, you know, but not too bad, you know. She wants to have a little moments, and you just leave her alone, and then she's fine. She went down to post very well and switched it up a little bit, but I didn't bother with her. I just left her alone, and she was quiet after that. And looking at the race itself, there was no real pace on paper, and she came out running, and she won the race. When she got to the front, she pricked the ears. I said, okay, well, from here on, she should quicken. And then as we turned for home, I just went into the fence, balanced her up, and I let her go. And she really ran. She ran.
And she's small, eh?
Yeah, there's not much of her.
Yeah.
But she's gonna fall out in her frame. But she ran. When I let her go, she ran flat out. I said, oh, maybe I might have let her go too early. I said, let me just hold on to it. And I got to the 350. I asked her to quicken up again, and she quickened again. I said, oh, well, they're never going to catch me from here. And, yeah, because the rest of the field, they were quite big horses, you know.
Yes.
And she had a lot of pace. She could quicken off that. It's quite a good field, because first time out, she didn't really give me much of a feel. But she had issues on the day. She pulled a shoe, and she did everything bad on the day. Second time out, she wasn't really ready. But today, she knew what she was about, and she feels like a filly that will trade on.
All right, I'm going to ask Sharon about 2 other runners of hers on the day. Is there anything from your side that you sort of arrived on course with great expectations?
Red William.
Red William?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Louis.
Well done to the Maynard family, and thank you to my sponsor, Spring Post.
There we go. That's what we love about the guys. They volunteer, give us the info. Red William, I'm going to ask Sharon about Red William in a short while as well. Sharon, well done. And this race, ladies and gentlemen, it's got the title of the Sharon Kotson Maiden Plate for 3-year-old fillies. This is Sharon Kotson. We heard Nadine read earlier on about Sharon as well, where she started, why she was in the industry. And it made lovely, well, I loved listening to it. Sharon, you've done really well in your time here. We love having you here in the Eastern Cape. So glad that you did relocate here. And we were talking the other day about looking for horses and people putting their hands up. Now, the Maynard family, they don't have to put their hand up. You just know they're always there for you. Well done.
Yes, I must admit, you know, if ever there is a special family that is really loyal and really staunch, and, you know, they are like an extended family, it is the Maynard family. They know racing and they know horses, which also helps. You know, in racing, you don't always have the glory. You have ups and downs. And, you know, they're the type of family that take the ups with the downs. If you tell a horse needs a break, they tell you, I'll say, I want to give it 2 months, and they'll say, no, give it 4. Okay. And, you know, they're just that type of family. And when the going's good, the going's really good. And, you know, they deserve everything that they've got. This here is Get It Done's half-sister.
Okay.
And we've done really well with Get It Done as well. So, you know, I'm super proud of her, especially for winning my race.
Yes, absolutely.
And for Louis as well, because I just said to him, you do know this race is named after me, I want to own it. So he just started laughing when he went to get on his horse. But nice ride from Louis. He managed to get it across the line. And, you know, big congratulations to the Maynard family who spell their horses out there by the Winterbach stud. And I think they're doing a sterling job, and everything that they do for me is greatly appreciated. And then I'd also like to say a big thanks to my sponsor, World Sports Betting.
Tremendous. I'm not going to let you run away. I know you've got a couple of runners. We've heard from Louis. I was going to ask you about Red William. It must have a strong chance as well.
I definitely do. You know, he took a while when he arrived here. He ran a couple of flat races, but then all of a sudden he sort of like turned over a new leaf, and he's done absolutely nothing wrong in his last couple of runs. And, you know, we're just hoping that he does a very good follow-up, and I think that he is going to be very competitive.
All right. In the last race, you've got Golden Link. There's a couple of runners that are really well weighted off their merit rating and the weight they're carrying. Golden Link is one of those. My only concern is we do know that often he chokes up. Are we going to expect the same?
You know, it is what it is. We've had him scoped, and there is nothing wrong. So it's just a thing that he does, and I think he's going to have to get over it.
Hold his breath, basically. Right?
I think he displaces his palate while he's running. And, you know, we did have him scoped thinking he needs a tie-back op or something, and we were advised, no, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the mechanisms of how it's working. So it is just something that he does, and he doesn't do it every time.
Yeah.
And
he's got ability.
He definitely has ability, and since we fitted the tongue tie, it's made a big difference day and night.
All right. Anything else from your side, Sharon?
Well, we're having a crack at the feature of the day. I know it's a very competitive, strong field, but I think honourable member with her merit rating has earned her shot in the race. So it'll be interesting to see how she fares amongst the rest.
All right, thank you so much for sharing, and well done to you.
Thank you.
There we go. Sharon Kotson in the winner's box this afternoon. The race named after her, obviously with Women's Day and the Women's Month that they've had this month as well. So well done to the Maynard family. Well done to Louis Makoto. We'll be back shortly for the first leg of the Pick Six.